badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperation on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. We've got Zeller, Wall out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Reed, and it's Osman in at the 3. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Wall finds Rozier. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
In that kind of environment, every point matters. The bench was a huge reason why they won that one.
Clock at 6. Zubac, a screen on Wall. Bridges misses. Here are the Barons. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. With his speed, we have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. A nice shot by Wall.
So effective from the mid-range. All Wall needs is a little separation, and he's golden.
Outside Leonard from 11 feet away, and it's Reed pulling it down.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Lowry against Wall. Outside Lowry. Zubac with the screen for Lowry. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Basketball.
Off the inbound. Almost, but it rolls out. Here are the Barons. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Osman, now recovering. Knocked loose. Wall passes to Reed, and Zeller kicks to Osman. Shot clock at 3. No good on the triple. And Lowry has it in the corner. Again, the miss by Lowry. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Baltimore. Pass to Rozier. Wall wide open. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
He once said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as a point guard if you don't win. Well, he's all about team success right now, looking for that elusive chip.
Now, here's Rozier. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Rozier finds Wall. Going inside. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That's defense.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Clippers.
And when I look at the Clippers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting and waiting. And you get the point. At some point, I don't think it's going to happen.
All right. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Give them a hand there. That's your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Outside Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Passes to Rozier. Lets it go with a three. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Bridges kicks to Leonard. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Lowry. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Back to Wall. And he drives in. And the rejection by Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Zubac trying to break loose.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Payne for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide-open shot.
Rozier for three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard on the wing. Rozier defending. Leonard dishes to Lowry. Back to Leonard. Lowry finds Leonard. Bridges outside. From 13, count it, good.
We've seen Bridges put work into that shot, turning this mid-range attempting into a simple shot.
And then, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on. get loud for your Clippers. All right, fans, that was your Clippers Spirit Dance Team. Make some noise.
Last outing for the Barons, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Wall passes to Reed. To the paint, here's Osman. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. The shot comes out. Lowry against Wall. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Away team ball.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for John Wall. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, using his athleticism to his advantage, like when Bridges goes up and finishes alley-oops.
Now the pass to Zeller. And here is Rozier. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Lowry up top, covered by Wall. 6 to shoot, and out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And a new group getting ready for Baltimore. Randolph has checked in. Toppin comes in for Zeller. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for John Wall. Timeout called the Barons.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Give them a hand there. That's your Clippers Spirit Dance Team.
Baltimore with the ball. They trail by 7. Pass to Hayward. Here's Rozier to stop the run. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it.
And the Barons making a change here. Satoransky's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's the Barons now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Thibault. Driving the lane. It's blocked. Well, it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. And the Clippers making a change here. Martin's checked in. Here's Satoransky. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Outside, Martin. He takes it in. Rejected by Randolph. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Satoransky kicks to Thibault. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
And Thomas Satoransky, the veteran guard, kind of a pass-first point man, sometimes maybe passes a bit too much.
Shy away from looks at times, but you love his distribution. He makes the small plays that help get wins.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
At the line for LA, Keon Johnson, shooting one.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Randolph. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Right back at you. You knew Hayward didn't like being scored on. He hits a three of his own.
Jordan with a screen on Satoransky. Rejected by Randolph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Randolph. Here's Preston.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how
Take a
quick
break.
their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Hayward outside. The three. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Not a go-to shot when Hayward first came into the league. Now he's very comfortable pulling the trigger from there.
Here's Preston. He has 5. Johnson surveying the floor. From beyond the arc, Baltimore with the rebound. And here is Satoransky. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hayward, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Baltimore trails by 10. Now, Thibault. Hayward outside. Here's Randolph. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Passes it to Jordan. Johnson outside. Over Randolph. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Satoransky with it. The pass to Thibault. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Randolph.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Preston passes to Johnson. Outside Martin. Jordan at the elbow. Pass to Preston. Outside Martin. From the arc. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Thibault. Back to Hayward. There's the triple. That shot off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Yeah, quick fouls to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Substitution for the away team, Eric Gordon.
.54 seconds left in the first quarter. Satoransky looking around. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's Preston. Driving in, and the layup is good. Preston's got 7 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now, here is Martin. He's guarded closely. Johnson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 11. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a competent-looking Clippers team out there.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
Baltimore trails by 11. Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
That lightning quick release, Gordon catching and firing perfectly. Can't guard that.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And that one misses. Chris, we see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there on the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
You know, it's easy to see why Leonard is so dominant as a defender. If you've ever seen the man's hands, the claw nickname is not an exaggeration.
Knocks it loose. Here's Bridges over Gordon. Bridges misses. Gordon against Lowry. Gordon the pass to Wall. Gordon dishes to Wall, and there's the drive, and Wall with the slam.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
Leonard looking around. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the dunk by Reed.
Well, I think playmaking has always been in Gordon's DNA. He loves to score, don't get me wrong. He also loves to share.
Leonard with this screen on Wall. The feed now to Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Baltimore. Terry Rozier comes in for Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Rozier finds Zeller. Wall is screen on Leonard. Here's Osman. Now recovering. And that one's good. Osman. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ball's knocked loose. Inside, here's Wall. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 6 points for John Wall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Leonard, and it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Into the lane.
He just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Osman, the pass to Wall, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Leonard. Osmond and Zubats with the block. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Osmond kicks to Wall. Rozier with a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Leonard on the wing to end the drought. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Lowry. Pass to Zubats. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Leonard. Over Reed. And too long on the shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game. Forcing a few shots. Not letting the game come to him naturally.
Zeller setting the pick for Rozier. And the rejection by Zubats. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Zeller. Leonard kicks to Love. Pass to Zubats. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the Barons. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Bridges.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Zeller.
Gordon Hayward.
Hayward kicks to Rozier.
I got the help side.
Down low. And the dunk by Reed.
He's just superb at reading the defense. I mean, Rozier's decisiveness is a huge reason why he exploits the D right there.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Checked in for Baltimore.
Come on, bring it back.
Lowry passes to Leonard. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. To end the cold streak, sinks the triple. Bridges has got 7.
You know, spacing the floor is so important in today's NBA. So Bridges' three-point ability, it fits right in.
Pass to Osman. Hayward outside. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. The finish. Planks the dunk off the rim. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles. Here's Osman, and it's blocked.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
Johnson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
Keon Johnson.
Hayward outside. Here's Osman. Read a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward. And the rejection by Zubats. Kicks it to Lowry. Over Rozier. A shot by Lowry. No good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. For Baltimore, Randolph is checked in, and Toppin subbed in for Jetty Osman. So it's the Barons now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Clock at 6. Hayward outside. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hayward's got the game tied up here for the Barons. You know, Chris, thinking about Gordon Hayward, that devastating leg injury he suffered in 2017 comes to mind. But we got to credit him for fighting his way back and still being an impactful player.
Yeah, that injury could have ended his career, but Hayward is a warrior. I mean, someone that doesn't quit, and because of his strong mentality, he continues to impress.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up
Shooting
over
two.
80.
And that one falls for Johnson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Satoransky's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here are the Barons. They're on a 15-6 run. Satoransky, bounce pass. Randolph, a screen on Martin. Hayward passes to Randolph. And it's Randolph slamming it down.
That's an excellent job off the screen and roll, losing the defender, then Hayward delivering a perfect pass.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson outside. Zubats in the post. Working on Randolph. Zubats no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oh, that's blocked. Johnson outside. Over Randolph. And the Clippers miss again.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Jason Preston. That's his second personal foul.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Second free throw, no good. And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Preston passes to Martin. And here is Johnson. 13 points in the game. Over Glover. A shot by Johnson, no good. Here are the Barons. They're on a 17-6 run. Passes it to Sadoronsky. Trains the three-pointer. And the Barons lead by 3.
No hesitation from Sadoronsky there. I mean, the coaching staff loves seeing him shoot with confidence.
Preston passes to Watanabe. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Away team ball.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Thursday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Johnson outside. Tries a three. Baltimore with the rebound.
Now, he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Poked away. Now Sadoronsky. Gordon for 3. That shot no good. Sadoronsky against Martin. Drives to the hoop. And there's the pass to Watanabe. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Barons.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall
shots
tonight as well. That's
Three
equally
shots
as important.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Baltimore making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
2 minutes remain in the first.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Barons. Pass to Gordon for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Terrific work from Wall, assessing the situation and finding the uncovered teammate.
The 3 from Johnson. The shot will not fall. And Baltimore going the other way now. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Baltimore.
I think for the Barons, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting and waiting. And you get the point. At some point, I don't think it's going to happen.
Clippers moving the ball around. Jordan sets the pick for Martin. Pass to Preston. Over Randolph. Los Angeles with another miss. 1:03 left in the first half of the game. Takes a three. Wall, no luck. Well, for Baltimore, their last game, a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Preston passes to Jordan. Over Randolph. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Glover. Back to Wall. Outside Gordon. Off target from three-point range. The Clippers trail. The pass to Preston. The tray. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Baltimore on top. They're up by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Ty Lue. Coach, do you think your turnovers and struggles at the offensive end fueled their scoring?
Always. We turn the basketball over. It's hard for us to get back, get our defense set. So we got to do a better job taking care of the basketball and having good shot selection.
We'll see what you can do to make that better as the game goes, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. You got 2 fierce leaders going head-to-head, both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Keon Johnson in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Baltimore, Rozier's out there with Wall. Then it's Cody Zeller. Then it's Reed. And it's Osman in at the 3 slot. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Pass to Bain. Driving inside. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Cody Zeller.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Desmond Bain at the line. At the line for 1.
Here's Wall. He has 6. Pass to Rozier. Back to Wall. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lowry against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
John Wall.
That is his first foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Bridges a screen on Wall. Lowry drives in. That gives them the lead. Lowry's got his first basket.
And he is an elite level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Back to Wall. And the rejection by Lowry. Got a piece of it.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Shot by Wall. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Wall's got 8. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And guys, Cody Zeller, the number 4 pick in the 2013 draft, he's carved out a niche as an effective role player.
Yeah, what I like about Zeller is that he knows his role. He doesn't force anything out there. He just plays his game. He's a quality teammate. Guys like playing.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Zubac's a screen on Zeller. Bridges against Zeller. Just 3 to shoot. Launches it. Bridges shot. Good. He's got 10.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
Rozier the pass to Wall. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Here's Bain. Rozier defending. Leonard the pass to Bain. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Feeds it to Reed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Lowry with the ball. Back to Leonard. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. And some changes here for the Barons. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jetty Osman. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for John Wall. Here's Bridges, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bridges has got 12 in the game.
Well, I love how quick Bridges makes decisions, including when he should look to shoot as soon as he catches it.
And it's Rozier missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Out of bounds, possession goes to the Barons.
Ball goes to the away team.
So it's the Barons now. It's a 1-point game. Hayward up top. Zeller setting the pick for Hayward. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That is his first foul of the game.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Here now, the Clippers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. There it is. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. There it is. All right, fans. That was your Clippers Spirit Bench Team. Make some noise.
Come on, get open, he's free!
Now here is Lowry. Passes it to Zubac. Knocked away. Reed with the steal. Here's Rozier. Hayward, left side. Pulls it from the elbow. He can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Leonard, defended by Thibault. Bridges passes to Lowry. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here is Rozier. And the pass to Thibault. Hayward outside, shoots the three, drills it from outside. Hayward's got 11 points.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
Cloak loose. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Five to shoot. 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
And that high release point on Leonard's shot makes that mid-range jumper tough to contest.
Steps back. Zubac against Rozier. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Barons lead by 2.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Leonard against Hayward. Leonard inside. He dishes it to Bridges. Outside Lowry. Launches a three. Baltimore with the rebound. Zeller's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Thibault. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
And gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Toppin, he's checked in for Cody Zeller.
Hayward.
That's tipped. Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his third foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Los Angeles. Baltimore making a switch here.
Checking in for the away team.
Outside Jordan. And he converts the layup. Jordan's got 6.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Tipped away. 4 on the clock. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Preston, defended by Thibault. Martin for 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Toppin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Glover, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Watanabe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Preston. It's hauled in by Glover.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
3-pointer on the way. Hits the 3-point bomb. 6 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Watanabe. Outside Martin. Jordan sets the pick for Martin. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Outside Martin. Dishes it to Jordan. He kicks it to Johnson. Here he goes. Not going to go that time. And Baltimore going the other way now. Glover the pass to Toppin. The 3 ball. Preston with the rebound. Clippers trail by 6. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Baltimore. Here's Glover. 6 points for him. Johnson against Gordon. Passes to Preston. Back to Johnson. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
There's the 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Outside Gordon. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Los Angeles. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
LA basketball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. And a switch here also for Baltimore. John Wall's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. .133 left here in the third quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Johnson's got 16.
He logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Outside Wall. Over Lowry. And he overshot that one, missing. Clippers trail by 3. Now the dish to Martin. Kicks it to Johnson. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Lowry. Johnson with a screen on Wall. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
A terrific move by Gordon to score. And now a 7-point Barron lead.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Martin. And the layup falls. Martin's got his first 2 points.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And the rejection by Lowry. Outside Jordan. Back to Martin. Puts up a 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Barons lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The pass to Rozier. Back to Wall. Reed a screen on Lowry. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Did you see how hard Wall went inside? He welcomes the contact on every play.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Barons.
Take a break. Take a break.
They based their offense around the 3-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, and even after some devastating injuries, Wall continues to get it done. His perseverance is admirable.
And so Wall nails both of them. Clippers trail by 7. Up top, Leonard. Zeller grabs the board.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Outside, Wall. Rozier for 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Leonard with the screen on Zeller. Leonard inside. It's deflected. Here's Osman. Right side, Wall. Rozier finds Wall. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Clippers trail. Pass to Lowry. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Baltimore on offense. Outside, Wall. Back to Rozier. Zeller setting the pick for Wall. With the drive and the slam dunk by Wall.
You know, it's great to see Wall assert himself on offense so far. I mean, the defense can't slow down the scoring.
Lowry up top, covered by Wall. Leonard with the screen on Wall. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Make a play, come on! Shoot it!
Just 5 to shoot.
Yo, look at the clock!
Here's Leonard.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Right side Wall. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Rozier has great vision on the floor and sees his teammate in the ideal situation.
Wall with the steal. And it's Baltimore on the break. Wall with the ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. It's stolen by Wall. Unhindered, going all the way for the finish. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Shooting 1.
Baltimore leading by 5. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Got a piece of it. Here's Osman to the middle. Zeller inside, defended by Bridges. And he comes up with the deuce. Zeller's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, Zeller is a talent you can't leave unchecked inside. He'll take that shot every chance he gets.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Hayward's check-in for Jetty Osman. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play, take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Lowry against Wall. Jordan dishes to Leonard. Lowry passes to Bain. To the paint, here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Rozier with a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Down low. Here's Lowry. Baltimore with the rebound.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
There's the lob to the hoop. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. He feeds it to Leonard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now just a three-point Barron lead. Wall passes to Rozier. Three-pointer. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Rozier kicks the Wall. Reed a screen. Wall against Jordan. Wall, no luck.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Bounce pass from Bridges. Lowry finds Jordan. Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Leonard's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Wall passes to Rozier. Zeller against Bridges. He dishes it to Lowry. Pass to Leonard. On the wing, Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Passes it to Rozier. Wall against Lowry. Can they get it? Wall's shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Bridges finds Leonard. Over Zeller. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Wall attacking. And the rejection by Lowry. There's the lob to Bridges. Out of bounds, possession goes to the Barons.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Baltimore trails by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's rebounded by Leonard.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? But you still take a roll.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Hayward outside from past the arc. It's not going to go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Bain. Rozier defending.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Clippers. Baines got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Lowry. The pass to Jordan. Hayward against Leonard. He kicks it to Lowry. Here's Bain. Rozier with the steal. Hayward passes to Wall. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine. Finishing at the rim is what Zeller does best.
Outside Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's now 18 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Rozier. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Barons able to retain possession here. Now Zeller dishes at the Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Here's Bain. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. Cody Osman, he's checked in for Baltimore.
For the away team, Cody Osman.
Leonard inside, outside for Lowry. Bridges sets the screen for Lowry. Bridges outside. Back to Lowry. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Ball's not loose, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Wall against Lowry. Wall looking for an opening. It's blocked. That one goes in, and the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Your Clippers pick. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Up top, Leonard. And it's Osman with the rebound. Baltimore trails by 5. Rozier kicks to Wall. Back to Rozier from downtown. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Bridges dishes to Leonard. Reed with the steal. On the wing, Rozier. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Even from long range, Rozier plays with real intensity. He's always on the attack.
Leonard attacking that shot off the mark. So it's the Barons now. They lead by 1. Lowry against Wall. Driving to the basket. And Jordan sends it back. Pass to Leonard. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Osman. He's covered by Leonard.
Away team foul. John Wall.
Zubac is checked in for Jordan.
Foul. First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Clippers.
Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. Outside Leonard. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Leonard's got 20.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Wall passes to Rozier. Reed a screen. And Rozier, here we go. Osman. That 3 off the mark. And so here are the Clippers. Inside. From 6 feet. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Baltimore with the ball. Pass to Rozier. All with it. Zeller, a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Second team foul. At the line for LA, Miles Bridges. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And it's exciting watching Bridges continue to grow. This guy has a hunger to keep getting better.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
This section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Your Clippers pick. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And Wall kicks to Zeller, passes it to Osman. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us. And
you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Bridges.